Meanwhile, the Chicago Bears are one step closer to building a domed stadium in Arlington Heights, but most agree at this point it's really a baby step with still a lot of hurdles to overcome. Our political reporter, Ann Ahern, is here to break down what the Illinois House just agreed to, why the Bears, though, say it's still not enough, and Ann, we're all asking, where do we go from here?
It has taken 3 years, Stephan, for this first vote on the House floor. And while now it will be up to the state Senate to consider the project next, there are already worries that getting that final deal, the touchdown, it will take many more weeks.
This bill is something that we've been looking for a long time.
The Illinois House, with a vote of 78 to 32, agreed on the mega projects bill that lays the groundwork for the Bears to move to Arlington Heights. However, even the House sponsor, Cam Buckner, knows changes will be made in the Senate and will require a second vote back in the House.
I know 3 years sounds like an inordinate amount of time, but the truth of the matter is that when it comes to mega projects and stadium deals, they take a very long time.
The Chicago Bears say they welcome the progress, but also note additional amendments are necessary. Likewise, Governor Pritzker calls it an important step. Arlington Heights says its village leaders remain confident. The Illinois Federation of Teachers, with Stacey Davis Gates as its leader, says there is not enough in the bill to protect school funding. Rolling Meadows is right next door and will be impacted. Rolling Meadows Mayor is Laura Senica.
There currently is no plan for infrastructure for the region. There still is not a regional response to the demand that any mega project would make.
The state would lock in these agreements depending on the investment. In the case of the Bears, it's a 40-year deal. That has taxpayer watchdog groups concerned. Mayor Senica disagrees.
The more commercial development that you have, the more stable your tax base is going to be.
You're confident it's going to happen?
I am. I always have been.
Well, the property tax relief is just one of the big hang-ups, and the state Senate now gets the bill. And the property tax, it's complicated.
How's it going to work?
And what about homeowners? Are they going to see any of the relief from this property tax?
And that's exactly what everyone's asking today. And some are saying, okay, what you're talking about, when it finally comes down to a check that someone would get at their home, right now it might be $1.75. Others who say this is the way to go say it's a fund that's going to grow. So don't dismiss it. But you can tell from what I'm saying, there's a long way before we can say this is a done deal.
I was a little surprised by the Bears' statement last night because it seems like we know this is going to be a slow-going project here in Illinois. Indiana seemed to serve it up in just a couple of weeks to throw together a bill.
Right, and the Hammond mayor is quick to note today that, hey, you guys still don't have a deal, and we've got one for you.
Yeah, we'll see how patient the Bears can be. So.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ann. It's not